Hi, I'm Charmaine, and this is the Love for Self podcast, where we delve into the emotions of self-love. Today's topic is falling in love with yourself. How do we go about doing that? I think that this episode is more so for people who feel possibly unseen, unheard, pushed aside. And if that's been a prevalent story in your life, it may help you how it helped me. The first thing for me was beginning to acknowledge and be aware of the good within myself, the good parts of who I am as a person. I felt the need to go into an awareness of what makes me good, in a sense. What are the good things that I want to do for this world, and going deep into that idea. Even if I did not do anything about the things that I wanted to do good in the world, it was the want to do for the world that still makes you good. The desire to go about things that are helpful in some way to yourself or to others, or whatever charitable gifts that you bring to the table, whether it be the dinner table or the boardroom meeting table, wherever your place, your space in the world. What are those good thoughts? What are those good wants that you want for yourself, for your community, for your family, and even the world? I think that it's important to acknowledge that part of yourself. Recognize those parts that bring you to a place of wellness, wholeness, a place of meaningfulness. Fall into what makes you wonderful, your beautiful brilliance, your brilliant beauty. Fall in love with that. It's something to be loved. It's something to be cherished. It's something to be proud of. It's something to have gratitude for about who you are. Regardless if nobody around you can see that part of you, you see it. You know it's there. It's not about what others can't see, or sometimes they just don't want to see it in you. What do you see? What are the good things that you see? they're there, they're magnificent, and that is a wonderful place to love you. If you haven't acted on these wonderful, beautiful, good parts of yourself, if you felt afraid of being ridiculed or judged in some way, if you're letting your ego take a hold of what you want to do good for yourself, for your community, for your family, for your world, it's time to release that. It's time to let your glorious, beautiful good show. It's time to let it glow. It's time to put it in the forefront of your being, of your doing, in some way, shape, or form. We have to come to a point where we just don't care. We don't care about the negative parts that comes with us doing good or being good, in whatever aspect of your life that good comes from. It's time to stop letting others' perfectionism that they put onto us hinder us from doing what's necessary. It's time for us to do what needs to be done, what we know in our heart, and fall in love with it. It's time to make moves, to make grooves, to even upset some people. As long as you are doing what's right, what you feel is right in your heart, in your mind, and in your soul, as long as you have your intentions in the right place. You're not trying to harm anybody. You're trying to help. Fall in love with that. The more we, I believe, begin to recognize what these parts entail within us, the more we begin to make it real. The more we begin to put these emotions, these feelings, these ideas, these inner knowings up to the forefront of our minds, and know that this is a big part of who we are, the more love we can attain within us, the more real it becomes, the more active it is. It's time. It's time to fall in love with the good in you. It's time to fall into the graceful spirit of who you were meant to be, in spite of the imperfections in our lives, in our world, even in our personalities. It's time to fall in love with you. Can you do it? I think we should all try. I think we should all go into that space within us that we know is there, that we know is good, that we know is just, who wants the best for ourselves and for everyone else. It is a lovely place to be. So, I'd like to hear from you. How do you think you can help fall in love with yourself? What ideas do you have? What practices can you put forth that are good within you? How can you acknowledge those good parts that need to be shown to the world that you may be hiding? It's time, and it's glorious. If you are ever so inclined, please email me at theloveofselfpodcast@gmail.com. Please also note, I am not a therapist. Otherwise, thank you for spending these few moments to listen to me. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you tremendously. May you all always be in peace, love, and joy, especially to yourself. Until next time.